All right, I'm in my school, college parking lot. I don't have my mic with me. I left it at home because I didn't think I was going to record here. Maybe I should just keep it in the car. Anyways, um, I just took my my bio exam, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my classmates are so fucking slow, as in the sense of not like what they know in terms of the material in the class, but common sense, as in like why would we want, like, we had a vote for either when we have an exam and we have a lecture today, right? We could take the exam after our lecture or we could take the exam before our lecture. Obviously you would take the exam after the lecture so you can, what do you call it, just go home. But no, they chose to fucking do the exam before the lecture, and now I have a fucking hour to kill. Because I finished early, bro. That shit was slight. I finished early. I could have been home an hour earlier, but now I'm here. But yeah, I don't know. It's cooked. The exam, pretty slight. I'm not gonna lie. I've only been doing the homework, and the homework is just like low key. All the homework has done, because technically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to read the textbook and then do the homework. I just do the homework, and all it really does for me is just it makes me remember the shit I learned in high school. Not studied, skipped like 2 lectures, and I don't know, all of his very basic stuff that we learned back in high school. But yeah, I'm pretty confident, A plus or whatever. Anyways, today, after I have to go back to class, sit for the lecture. I mean, I could skip it, but I have a habit of when I start, I can't stop. And that's why I skipped 2 already. So I'm gonna try to, gotta go to class, make my money's worth, and make sure I don't fuck myself over. Anyways, after class, gonna go home. I think my brother's already home. Gonna go home. I have to cook a steak. I'm not gonna record it. Maybe I'll just post a picture of what it looks like after, but I'll probably just make steak with the chipotle rice. And yeah, what else today is chest and back. Some things that I've noticed about my, I guess, like my body. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It feels, well, here's the thing. The pictures that you guys see are pump pictures. So they are, I guess, exaggerated of what I look like normally. But when I am not pumped, I am seeing, I think the biggest thing I'm seeing for me is my back and my back, my shoulders, and my chest. Those are the 3 biggest things that I can see that has grown, even if it's like a little bit. Which I'm really excited about. I think I want to do a lot more in terms of, well, I am doing strength building right now, so I guess it's not like really a priority at the moment. But I do want to focus a lot more on my shoulders, to get that more bolder shoulder look, you know? Then, I mean, I was also talking to some of my older friends that I knew from the gym, and I was showing them pictures, and they were like, you got to start working on your lower back. My upper back is pretty good. But the lower back has no definition, and none of the workouts I do really hit the lower back at all. So that's something that I will be doing later down the line. As of right now, I don't think it's too big of a concern, but it is kind of like an accessory for me, you know? That being said, got the gym today. Looking forward to the pump. I did my formal lab report last night. I don't know, I just cranked that bitch out. Oh, I was also doing the guitar yesterday. I mean, I don't think I want to show any progress just yet, because I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was my real first day of learning that shit. And I don't know. Well, the song that I'm trying to learn, or at least the first verse, or the first whatever, I understand how to play the notes. I know what I need to do. It's just I need to work more on, I guess, consistency, as well as increasing my speed in the tempo to match whatever the song that I'm trying to do. I mean, eventually I think once I'm confident enough and I can do it, then I'll do like, I guess what I can play right now, or yeah, right now, and then I'll also do what I can do in the future, or I'll just show both of them. But yeah, I think I wanted to do, because it is very discouraging, or yeah, I guess that's a word, that I'm not like goated at it, you know, but that is, I need to be determined. So I think I want to do at least an hour every day, an hour or more, you know. I think I'm having the same logic that I'm applying to the gym. Show up, do what you need to do, because that's better than doing nothing, you know. So even if I feel like I'm doing niche, then at least I'm practicing every day, and little by little it'll get better, you know. So I guess we'll do some guitaring today, some grilling, some food preparation. But yeah, I mean, I think that's really it for today. Tomorrow I have work, and Brad says he wants to hang out again. I don't know what he wants to do, but he says he wants to hang out. So I guess there's that. Saturday, Sunday, I have no plans. I got to think of something. Maybe we'll bake something, but I also want to, I don't know. I think like I said before, I've kind of, I don't know about set a standard, but I do want to at least do something. I don't know if it's something new, or I guess like kind of get out the house type of way. Because the thing is that when I say something, I mean, that could be like going to the gym, that could be like drawing, and that could be the guitar, but all those things are in my house, which I'm like pretty comfortable in. So I do want to start getting out of my comfort zone and start going to places, I guess. And then I guess that could be with Brad, but I also want to do some stuff by myself. What that is, I don't know yet. I do not know yet. I got to figure that out. I'll probably update you guys if I do, but I want to do something this weekend. I also still want to bake. I still need to bake this week. I haven't done any baking. And I think also the reason why I'm feeling this is because what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, I guess, what did I do Monday? I don't know. I don't remember what I did Monday. I think I went to work, and then I recorded the video, and then I edited and I posted. Tuesday, school, and then the gym. I met up with Brad. Didn't do anything else. Yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday it had nothing, as in like no school, no work. So I was just playing the guitar, talking to friends and stuff, and I really just chilled the whole day. I went out to go get food with my brother, and then today's today. So I really haven't, I mean, I guess I practiced my guitar, but I don't know, I still want to do more. I think it's a good trait to have. Well, I think I was also going to say that it's also good that I give myself time to like just chill without the expectation of doing anything. But I already kind of did that for like 2 days. So it's time to do something. So that is the goal, I guess. But yeah, I'll update you guys if I do figure that out. I don't really have anything else to say, so I'm just going to leave it here. Then I'll talk to you guys later. All right, I got to go back to class, but I wanted to talk about confidence, and I kind of mean it in like two ways, right? I think for it to make sense, I'll talk about this one first. What confidence means to me is to have the work and have the results to back up said confidence, right? And what I mean by that is like, when I am like, I guess when I like going, or when I like doing chemistry, when I like, or I guess the confidence into going into a class or doing some sort of like homework or something, that is backed up by either me doing the homework, practicing the homework, or just studying or understanding or going to class or whatever. And you know, like the two are connected. So the same thing applies to when I guess work on myself. And I don't know, I feel like when I was like most confident, like I literally had friends I'm not gonna say who, but I had a friend who was like, you seem very confident today, and they could see it in the way that I was like walking or like how I presented myself. And I think that was because of, I guess, like the work I was putting in the gym alongside of some other achievements that I was, I guess, having that, I guess, subconsciously, I guess reflect, I don't know, was shown outwards in the way I presented myself. So I don't know. I am feeling some of it, I guess, confidence. I don't know. Purely because of like, I guess, I don't know. I'm enjoying the way my body's turning out. I'm enjoying the things that I'm doing right now. Oh, this is also what I wanted to talk about. The fact that I'm eating all my calories, that like I'm putting in the work. I fucking hate eating, but I am making sure I'm hitting that goal every single fucking time. And I just had a communications class, right? And you had to say a quote, I guess, or some fucking attention hook thing. And I remembered like an old TikTok. The one I chose, right, it's a little cheesy, a little corny. It's from fucking Spider-Man. But basically, the quote goes as saying, no man can win every fight, but no man should lose without a struggle. So I guess like don't half-ass shit, you know. If you are gonna, I guess, fail in doing something, at least give it your fucking all. And the way I responded to it in the class, I used it as an analogy for how I should view my work, I guess school, relationships, and I guess myself in the gym. I don't know where I was going with that, but I guess if it's like, if I couldn't get the calories that I needed to get in that day, then there should have been like no room for me to get those calories in. As in like I was starving or I was like trapped somewhere, you know. I needed to make, I've made it a priority. I've made it a priority that I need to do these things, as well as going to the gym. I feel like, especially now, I don't know why, my gym sessions have been a lot faster. I mean, usually, well, back in the day, they used to take like fucking 2 hours, and I was doing a whole bunch of other shit that I didn't need to do. And then it cut down. Usually my gym sessions, sometimes if I'm lucky, they can last like an hour. And then I think a lot of the times they're an hour and a half. So, I mean, there really shouldn't be an excuse besides like me making up excuses to not go to the gym. I need to go back to class. Anyways, yeah, I think confidence. What was I talking about originally? Don't remember. I don't know. I think I would just, this is just like a personal, I guess, like, I don't know, reminder to me. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't think so. I think it is a self-reflection in the sense of saying good shit, you know, for eating what you need to eat and doing what you need to do. Because I really do want to get better, you know. Get better in a lot of ways. Talked about it last vid. I need to work more on, I guess, how I respond to some things. I guess have a little bit more patience, a little bit more sympathy, a little bit more empathy. And it takes time. But I do want change, you know. I do want change. I do want to be better all around. And I think everyone should strive to do the same. No one's perfect. And I think the first step in improving oneself is realizing that, I guess, you're not perfect. I don't know. But I'll leave it there. I got to go back to class because I'm currently starts again in 1 minute. And I'm like a 6-minute walk from class. All right, just finished going back to class. A couple things. I'm glad I went back because, what do you call it? Well, I went back late, but the teacher wasn't there. Or professor, sorry. Anyways, professor wasn't there. Went back. So I was like, all right, I'm chilling. He came back. He actually went to go scan all the Scantrons. So I already got my test back. Got a fucking 90, bro. That's what I'm to go. But I will say this. I'm not, or I mean, to be honest, I did not know, I guess, he was talking about something, or the questions I was getting wrong was like acid and bases. And I understand acid bases, what do you call it? basic is like 14, acid's 10, neutral, whatever. But it was asking questions about like something in like base 10 with the power of negative or whatever. And I think I was just like psyching myself out, and I ultimately got the question wrong, or 3 questions wrong. But what do you call it? I finished, or went back to class, gave a little lecture about whatever. I asked him about it at the end, and I don't know, I felt like it was normally one of his, because I told you guys he's kind of like a little of a yapper, you know? And I wasn't, what he was saying wasn't really like clicking to me, because he was showing me how to do it, and I was, I guess I was simplifying it in my head to understand, or I guess how to get the answer, right? And he was saying like, oh, you have a high, fuck, I forget what the word is. You have a hydroxyl, as well as you have a what's the other word? There's another one, fucking C3O. You have C3O, and then you have OH, and you have to fucking kind of like balance them out or whatever. Anyways, in my head, the way I look at it is like whatever number you get, so you get 10 to the power of like negatives, like a number between like let's say 0 and 14, right? Or I guess it would be more like 0 and 13. I don't fucking know. Anyways, you get that number and you have to make it 14, and then that's how you find the difference of it to figure out the other one, or whatever thing you're missing of, or whatever. And all that number really is like that negative, you get rid of the negative, and then that number's your pH or whatever. I don't fucking know, but that's how it made sense in my head. And even though I'm like correct, and he was still talking about like some other stuff, but then I realized I was trying to be more mindful, open-minded, and then I came to the realization he's trying to teach me and explain why it is what it is, right? Why do we do this math? Why I guess it happens, you know, like the biology behind it, also the chemistry and the math, and like the base 10 or whatever. I don't fucking know. But and then I took a step back, and I was like, damn, he's a pretty good teacher, you know? He's like trying to teach the thing instead of trying to, I guess, like make me get the answer, you know? Or I guess like trying to send me to the textbook. I don't know. Which I did really appreciate. So ended off with that. Well, the reason why I stayed after initially was because before the exam I had forgotten to buy a Scantron. So what do you call it? He gave me one of his, and then I went to like our bookstore, bought my own Scantron, gave one back to him, and then that's when I asked my questions. But I'm back home. I need to go eat, or not go eat, prep some food. I'll show a picture of that right after. And yeah, and then we'll get the gym tonight. So we'll see how that goes. All right, what do you call it? Today's Saturday. A couple things. Well, we'll talk about in order of what is happening, so I don't have to talk about it later. Thursday, after I finished up whatever I said Thursday, I went to the gym with one friend, dropped him off. Then I went out with went to another friend's house. I grabbed Ryan, met up with another friend, and then he has like some friend over, and then we got to chatting, catching up and stuff. Knew that guy since like elementary school. Went out to eat late night, 1 a.m. at Taco Bell, got like some cinnamon delights, pretty good. Yeah, and then today I wanted to do this. Well, I had some thoughts I wanted to talk about. We'll talk about them later. But in terms of what is currently happening, I wanted to talk about some things, but I also wanted to do this one shot. Oh, fuck. All right, I'm kind of getting all over the place, but I do want to start putting more effort into a little bit of the videos. I mean, I do like editing and stuff, even though it does take a while. It does keep me busy, which I do enjoy, and I do want like the quality of the videos to improve. And when it comes to like the yapping sessions like this, the times where I tend to do a lot of and then I would want to like cut out, so it is more like uniform and stuff. But that being said, I wanted to do the video at this one spot, but it was too windy and the sun was already starting to go down. Literally, my camera was being blown over. So while I was driving home, I decided to get a little something, you know. That actually was my ex used to work there, and then it got me, I guess, reminiscing. I don't know. I would remember I would go to her work, like she would get off at like 1 in the morning, and then I would show up, and then we would talk in the car, sometimes go get something to eat, and then like, I don't know, it was like also nighttime right now, so I'm also like, I was thinking about the first time we ever went out on a date, like our first ever date, which also was homecoming, at least it was for me. And then other stuff we did, which I really liked and appreciated. I also had I don't know if it was, I don't think it was this morning, but last night I think I had a dream about like her and her family and stuff. Um, I don't know. I miss her. Um, and then I was also watching some stuff. What I mean by that is like I was watching like Theo Vaughn and stuff, and he was saying.
There's something beautiful about waiting for someone. There's something romantic about it. There's something really perfect about, because you get to keep them in this space in your head where they're perfect. They can't really do any wrong because they don't have to. It's almost sometimes waiting for somebody can be a sense of control. I'm going to wait for you. But really what I'm doing, not all the time, but really what I'm doing is I'm going to say I'm going to keep this in a perfect place where it's manageable because I don't really have to interact with it. It's almost like something I can just keep on the shelf right here. I can communicate with it when I need to. I can get what I need from it. In some ways, I have somebody to care about, but I don't physically have to have them there.
Waiting for her is so effortless but painful. I love her and that's why I stay. But to not have her fully makes me consider going and like moving on, you know? But to at least have a part of her, it's better than I guess not having her at all, you know? I don't know. It's just, I don't know, I try not to think about it at all, right? And I think I do a pretty good job about it, keep myself busy doing other things, focusing on myself. But then at the end of the day, at night, I'm left pondering if I should even be doing that, you know? Then I have like conflicts in my head of being like integrity in the person who you are, you know? Because what is meant, it will come back and then it'll all happen. So I don't know. I do trust in us, trust myself, I guess. To follow through, see this out, you know, whatever happens. But yeah, I don't know. It's a process. What do I want to say? I guess I want to say, in terms of like the integrity thing and who I am as a person, I think since this, I guess for me, it ended in a place of unknowing, kind of, or the possibility that a future for us could still happen, gives me hope and gives me reason to want to get back or want to work this out, or I guess not give up on the relationship for us. And I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's that. I think where I was also talking about, like I said, I tend to have some thoughts and then I think about some other things. So I tend to not fully say what I want to say. I was talking about if it's worth, but like how long do I wait? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. Everything will be fine, you know. At the end of the day, I still have me, you know. That's all I need. That's all I need. Not in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna be alone forever and shit, but in the sense of like, in the actual end of the day, I will always be there for myself. And that doesn't mean, I'm not trying to say like, oh, people are gonna leave me and stuff or whatever, but I'm saying like, we all fucking die one day, you know. And my mom could die tomorrow. My brother could fucking get hit by a car. Who knows? You know, I'm not saying that like people are going to like leave me like that, but like I'll move eventually or I'll go do something wherever, but I'll always have myself, and I think that is what is most important. So, I don't know. I focus on this. Oh, another thought that I had. That was actually a bit of extreme. I might say, or I should clarify that. That was a little extreme what I was talking about, the death of people. But I'm talking about like, no matter what part of where I am in my life, I'll always be with me, I guess. One thing I did realize while I was reminiscing is that I would ruminate a lot. I would ruminate. I think, well, I stopped doing that a long time ago. I want to say like almost 2 years ago, I stopped doing that. Or 2 years ago, I stopped doing that. Then and then I realized, I guess when I started to be insecure in the relationship, I would start to ruminate again. And that was about like summer. So I guess, I don't know, July, August. That's where that happened. And then it got good again, and then it got bad again in October, and then it got good again until we broke up. I don't know, but I realized that started happening. But I don't really do that anymore ever since we broke up. Like, I don't have a sense of like, I'm not good enough or anything. It's more like I reminisce what we have, but it gives me motivation to be better as a person and want to grow for myself and for my future wife, you know? May that be her, may that be someone else, but I don't think it's fair for either or, to put up with the stuff that I got going on, because I got some maturing to do, you know? But yeah, don't know. Another thought that I just had right now after I finished hitting that pause button. Well, I want to be genuine with you guys, you know, and I guess document how I really am feeling. And I don't know. After I finished recording, like literally 1 second ago, I had the thought of I should redo that. And part of me says I should, part of me says I shouldn't. The part that's saying I should, I guess should, is trying to say like to make it more clear and to, I guess, not say the wrong things I don't want to say. But another part of me is like, I guess that's how I'm like processing, like I guess in a live way. I guess you guys could see it. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Might record it, re-record it. Probably not, because I'm talking about it here. But if I had to, I think I would probably just be like the main things that I wanted to talk about were reminiscing on what we had. And in addition to what I said earlier, I don't know, because though I am reminiscing and I guess waiting for whatever, am I held on to the idea of her or actually her? I don't know. That's something for me to figure out later, because I don't know if I could think about the answer right now. I think more time is needed for that. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, so I went snowboarding. It was pretty fun. What do you call it? As you can see here, I'm just getting ready, packing up everything. Instead of going to Massanutten, where I usually go today, or not today, or that day, I went to Whitetail. Took a little drive over. It was pretty nice. It was pretty scenic. What do you call it? I think I like this. What do you call it? I guess resort way better than the other one. It's actually closer by like 30 minutes, but it's only like I like the mountains too, but the only drawback is the what do you call it? I mean, it's more expensive. It's like $40 more than the other one, but um it's the end of the season right now, so it's not worth for me to get a pass or anything. Here I'm taking a break. What do you call it? I got hot, so I went back, took off my stuff. Um yeah, it's pretty hot, sunny that day. Bro, I just ate some fucking shit. Right here near the end, fucking, I thought I was steezy. And then, like, I clipped the fucking front of my board and fell forward, bro. In front of everybody. Alright, so then what do you call it? Took another break. This is the gym. What do you call it? Monday. Pretty good. Pump and everything. I think I'm starting to see a lot more progress in terms of my the weight that I'm gaining. I weighed myself in on Monday. I weighed myself at 157. I mean, I did eat and stuff, so I don't think all of that is pure muscle or anything, but that is 10 pounds more than when I weighed myself a couple weeks ago when I had also ate, and that was 149. So, pretty good progress. I am seeing a lot more muscle definition, um, and some small. Well, these pictures they're pumped, right? But I am starting to see when I'm not pumped, my chest definition as well as my shoulder definition. My shoulders were I think a pretty uh, lackluster in compared to all my other muscle groups. So it's nice to see that what I'm doing is working. I think the thing that I'm doing differently is I'm starting to do more. What do you call it? Seated dumbbell lateral raises to isolate isolate my shoulders, so that I don't have to. So I don't use my traps and I don't use like momentum and stuff to get the weight up. Anyways, another thing I wanted to talk about is in terms of the gym. I'm really liking it. I'm really liking to going back. I'm really like eating. Well, I don't really like eating, but I like seeing the progress that when I do eat, what's being used for, getting bigger and stuff. This is my third week of the 4 weeks of the strength training. I don't know. I kind of I want to do another 4 weeks of strength training. I won't lie, because I do feel like the first couple of weeks were a lot of what do you call it? They were a lot of like I guess I'm kind of relearning, refamiliarizing myself with the gym and stuff, and I don't know. I think now is a good point to have a good baseline and do like another 10 week. Well, I guess kind of like restart the 10 week type of thing. It's what I'm thinking about doing. I mean, no one's really stopping me from not doing so, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know if I decide to by the end of next week, because end of next week, that's I guess the last week of strength training, and if I decide to do more, then I'll decide to do more. Anyways, there are some cool, like I said, some cool stuff planned for this upcoming week. Just to I guess fill you guys in a little bit. Cole is coming in today. Today's Thursday. Ooh, we'll talk about Thursday in a little bit, but Cole's coming in today. He is a friend that I've known since elementary. Went to elementary, middle school, high school together. Moved away to Vermont for college, and he's coming back this spring break for about like a week and a half, which is pretty cool. I don't want to give too much away, but we are going to do some outdoor stuff, some indoor stuff, some activities, some cooking, which all should be really fun. I'm trying to get some footage, or at least a little bit of something of everything, or a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say. But I guess since those pump pictures, that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nothing much has really happened. All that's really happened is that I went to go pick up my parents from the airport. They're back home, and I guess I've just been doing more homework. trying to get ahead in communications class, so I don't have to fucking deal with that shit later. Because I think this month, sometime, I think in like around 10 days, if today's I don't know what today is, but I think sometime March 13th, around that time, I have 2 more classes starting, which should be English and I think psychology. I'm not sure, but yeah, a couple. We'll talk about. Fuck, I do have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I haven't yapped in a while. First, we'll input these clips.
Who needs a power up?
No need to reload.
Need to
Alright, one more battle.
They're doing it. I broke him.
Vortex field. Psionic surge. Disappear.
I fucking killed him! Like I said, I do want to start having more fun with the videos, doing more editing and stuff, maybe input some more gaming stuff or whatever. I don't know if you guys like seeing that, but I do feel like this is more of like, I guess, a video documentary of like kind of like what I like doing, what I've been up to and stuff. So I don't know, I do like I guess those types of editing. I used to do like little montages of me and my friends that I have on another channel. That's pretty fun, but I don't know if I have enough content to do that. That's why I do want to put snippets of it in here, because I don't think it's enough to do a standalone video. Even if it were to be posted on here or another channel, there's not enough of it for it to do that. But yeah, videos, I like doing them. They've been taking a lot of storage on my phone though, so I don't know, I just gotta get better of uploading them on my computer before my fucking phone runs out of storage. But that's really it for this week, guys. What do you call it? I do want to do a couple things different in terms of, I don't know if you guys like the yapping. I know it is different from when I used to, I guess, do more gym content and stuff. And this is kind of more like a, I guess, video diary type of thing of how I'm feeling and stuff and what's really going on. As well as a little bit of mix of me just like, I guess, recording and doing shit that I like doing the cooking videos and stuff. We are gonna, I don't know if we're gonna bake this week, I won't lie. That was supposed to be last week, but I did sub that out with the snowboarding, which was pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to keep a lot of my thoughts for next week's video. There should be a lot of content. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys was, in terms of video length, what do you call it? I think ideally I would want to cap my videos around 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I think anything longer is kind of excessive, but I do want to keep a lot of like my yaps like uncut. But I guess if I do a do like this weekly type of thing, I do have my thoughts and stuff, and I don't think I can cut that out enough to make it that short. So I think I might resort to maybe uploading twice a week, and I think that way it would allow me to still have my talks and still upload, or I guess add other content that is not really like me talking and stuff, and not have the video go on for like an hour or something. So that's really where I'm at right now. And yeah, next week should be pretty fun, and I'll try to record, make it should be more of a vlog in next week's video. But yeah, I'm gonna stop. I mean, I'm just saying fucking next week. So I'm gonna leave it at that. See you guys then. Probably will upload. Will it be that Monday? Wait. I'm not gonna upload next Monday. Probably upload next Monday, because that will be the end of like when everyone's gone. So I guess it'll be the end of when Cole's whole trip is back. So what is today? Today is March 6th. I'll try to upload that video by either the 17th. I'll try to upload it by the 17th. So it is a little week and a half away. Unless if it's a lot of content, then I'll do like a half one. But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah.